It's happening. Shaq Leonard is officially in Philadelphia where Howie Roseman and the Eagles visit. Plus, we hear from Brian Johnson on his criticism. We also get to hear about the play calling, and he did have some good ones at the end. Now to some great news. We have a huge update on Lane Johnson. And Dallas Goedert is claiming he could be back for the 49ers game. Lastly, we got to talk about the pursuit from Jordan Davis and also how clutch he was in the run game at the end. What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today we got a lot to get into. But before we do that, Eagle Nation, can I ask y'all for a favor? Help your boy out, smash that like button, subscribe if you are new, and don't forget to make sure you got that notification bell rung. Let's get into it. Huge update as Josh T tweets, Eagles star right tackle Lane Johnson told at Rainer Olivia he expects to play Sunday versus the San Francisco 49ers. He said, and I quote, just kind of popped some scar tissue from last year, so it flamed up, but I'll be ready to rock. Great news because the Eagles did suffer some more injuries. Fletcher Cox went out in the game. Milton Williams didn't play. We got to check his status. Zach Cunningham went down with a hamstring. However, Dallas Goedert is trying to push his hardest to get back versus the Niners. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Will he get back versus the Niners? Should he get back versus the Niners? But if he does, it goes to show you there's some bad blood between these teams. Moving over to Adam Schefter's report that linebacker Shaquille Leonard is scheduled to visit the Eagles on Wednesday per source today. We're going to take it a little further with the update from Jeff McClain that he's arriving in Philly this morning. Disclaimer, I did this video last night. That's why it says tomorrow morning. But anyways, he left Dallas without signing. It supposedly went well, but he came to Philly this morning. He's here right now talking with Howie Roseman and the crew, probably as you're watching this video, and I am confident, knowing who Howie Roseman is, this organization, the pool Jalen Hurts and company has, that he will sign with the Eagles. So right now, the video title says he's here with the Eagles talking to the team, but guess he will be going back to Dallas in an Eagles jersey and getting a dub against a team who tried their, but your confidence level, if he didn't sign yet, that he will. Mine is like a 9.5 out of 10. Let me know yours. Let's move on to some criticism to Brian Johnson. He likes it, I guess.
No, for me, I don't really pay attention to all of the outside stuff, but I think that's the nature of the job. It's very simple. Call the plays that work, and when they don't work, that's ultimately my responsibility, right? So, I accept that with open arms. And, for me, that's, I'm never going to waver. I'll always remain confident and steady with our approach.
You heard him, right? He welcomes it with open arms. They went further asking, has he always been able to block it out, or is it something he's recently learned? No,
it's something that I think, for me personally, I've always been able to do that, even going back to my time as a player. And, when you play this game and when you coach this game, criticism is a part of the deal, and it's not going anywhere. For me, I never take it personally. I always want, us to perform at an elite level on a consistent basis, week in and week out. And I think that's a part of it. But being criticized does not affect me in one way or the other. I think for me, the biggest part is do the people in this building have the confidence and trust that we can go out there and execute and play to our best each and every week and go out there and try to win football games.
At the end of the day, we are 10-1, and he has improved in a crucial category. Once upon a time, 29th, then moved up to 12th, now moved up to the 5th best red zone touchdown percentage in the NFL with 62.79. Again, we just got to start faster. And he's not the only one that knows that. The players are talking about it too. Smitty talking about it more and more every week.
I like to cut it out and just go ahead and win the right way.
We're going to show some plays that he set up throughout the first half, second half that came big time for the Eagles in the third and fourth quarter. However, I saw this on Twitter and I thought it was funny. Somebody in the comment section talking about Brian Johnson said first quarter Brian Johnson versus the fourth quarter Brian Johnson, a random Jets coach and one of the greatest play callers of all time. This play right here, the touchdown pass to Smitty, was ultimately set up by the screens we did this game, and you can even go as far back as last week. Again, receivers setting up the block, the pump fake, Julio acting like he's going to catch it, and Jalen Hurts threads the needle to Devontae Smith. He put the ball only where he can get it, at least so he didn't get popped. But again, look at Johnson, number 7. That pump fake makes him come down. You see Smitty run by, and bada bing, bada boom. It's a touchdown play to Devontae Smith, set up off the screens we did. Again, a little bit last week and a little bit versus the Buffalo Bills. Just when we do them, we got to execute them more. But teams are pressing. That's why he was so wide open, or there was an opening in the defense, and it came clutch at the right time. Speaking of clutch, if you didn't see the short the Eagles put out, BG is the best in-game trash talker.
We about to win this. You must don't know Jalen Hurts like I know Jalen. You must don't know Jalen Hurts like I know him. They don't know Jalen Hurts like we know Jalen Hurts. They don't know him. Come on, Jalen. You got us down here to tie it up. This time, let's go win the game. Come on, Jalen. Put it together, baby. Let them talk about you. Hey, it's a run, Jalen. Yeah! What I tell you? What I tell you? Ah! Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Let them know! Let them know!
BG's all hype and Jalen Hurts is super serious, but you gotta just understand who BG is. He gonna talk trash because he believes in this team. Quarter, not just the second, but it sets up this play to Jack Stahl. The attention to Swift. So the Eagles inside the 5, they fake the Swift. Attention, Jack Stahl gets more attention, and A.J. Brown's wide open because it was play, off top of play, off top of play. Again, we just got to do this in the first half. It starts this Sunday at the Link against the Niners. We all know that Hassan Reddick is ready for this matchup. He said on a radio show right after the Bills win, talk is cheap. They get to come back in the Link. It was a lot of boo-hoos last year, a lot of crying, a lot of what-ifs, a lot of this, a lot of that. They get a chance to come back in here and line that shit up and prove it again. Not really again, because they didn't prove it last time, and they won't prove it this time. Jordan Mailata spoke about it today as well on WYP. Talk is cheap. We know that they're a really good team, but again, once you line up between the lines, that whistle goes off, that's when it matters. I have no bad blood. Will I forget? No. Simple as that. Now, we going to break down this matchup extensively Thursday and Friday as it gets closer for sure, the preview and everything. But I saw this on Twitter as well. Somebody said, this is Davis versus CMC. You got to check it out. CMC going against Jordan Davis. I was cracking up. I had to quote tweet it and I had to show y'all. Let me know your thoughts about that as well. I do want to show y'all one more thing, or talk about one more thing before we get out of here. Jordan Davis, beast mode. We got to put some respect on his name. So just a reminder, the Eagles defense played the second most snaps in franchise history. Mind you, Fletch went out. Milton Williams was not there. So it was Carter, Marlon T, Jordan Davis, right? These guys played a lot of snaps, and late in the game, they were trying to run the ball down our throats. Davis getting off a block, stopping James Cook. Both Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter were huge, but more Jordan Davis beats the double team and gets backside to get the running back as well. Remember, in the fourth quarter, they ran 3 times for 10-plus yards down our throat. They tried to continue that in OT. Here's Davis again, just beating his man and getting the running back, forcing these guys to pass the ball, right? Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter playing more snaps than they could imagine with the injuries, were able to get it done. Now, Jordan Davis on this play, just the heart, the will, and the speed for a 350-plus pound guy. This is Josh Allen, one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the game, and you've seen him trying to throw the ball at Jordan Davis's face because he's like, how is he keeping up with me? This could have been a 3rd and short. Instead, it was 3rd and medium. And because of the pursuit from Davis and then Morrow being able to finish because of the angle, Josh Allen was forced to throw it on 3rd down due to the 3rd and medium, 0 blitz, miscommunication, and it was the Eagles' ball after they made the field goal. And you know what happened at the end. Clutch Jalen Hurts, as BG said, went down and won the game. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, Eagle Nation. I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. Drop the muscle emoji if you got nothing to say. We slacking on the muscle emojis a little bit, but it is what it is. We 10-1. We good. Leave your thoughts. I want to hear from y'all about everything. And again, if you're rewatching this, is Shaq Leonard, Darius Leonard, an Eagle yet? Because I'm telling you, I'm confident it's happening today. And if it don't, kill me in the comments, I guess. With that being said, I'm really done talking this time. Help your boy out and hit that like. Subscribe if you are new. And join notification gang. The real so the real. We out.